Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Zach, and how are you sexy beasts doing today? I'm doing fine, I hope that you guys are as well, and what is this? This is Zach playing in a somewhat competitive setting, and that's what it is. It's a somewhat competitive setting, and this is a new Faceoff mode that came out, I believe, 3 or 4 hours ago, maybe now. It's only 10 o'clock right now in the AM when I'm doing this commentary. I just wanted to get it out right away. And today is a double feature because the games in the face-off mode are so fast, or at least most of the time, and I'll get to that in a little bit later. So, yeah, before you assault me and kill me in the comments down below on why am I using a gold MP7 in both of the gameplays. And like I said, this is a competitive setting. This is not your normal run-of-the-mill 0.64 kill-death ratio players. This is people that want to win, and they are just super try-hardy. So I was like, well, if you guys are only going to use a ACR or an MP7, I will just slap mine on as well. And then I chose these gameplays because it was kind of the best out of like my total of 10 that I played. I played about 5 in 1v1 and 5 in the 2v2. And right now, in my opinion, the 1v1 is broken. And let me just explain why. I don't really think that they thought it out too well. I know that they did think it out. They definitely did, but it's still like a 1v1 in a first-person shooter just doesn't seem to work. It didn't work in Call of Duty 4. It didn't work in Modern Warfare 2. They actually removed it from Modern Warfare 2 because people boosted. It wasn't nuke boosting, but it was still boosting, and I have a feeling that that might happen in this game as well. But basically what happens in 1v1 is someone kills you once, and then they go and hide, and then they make you come to them, and then rinse and repeat. That's all they do. That's it for 10 minutes. The score limit is 15, and to me, I feel like it's just extremely cheap, and it's boring to play. God, it is so slow-paced. It is, I played about 4 or 5 different people in my 5 matches. I don't think I played the same guy twice. I won all 5 of them, or excuse me, I won 4 out of the 5, and then the last guy was on a ground in that game, or that map, I should say, is coming up next, and he was the biggest camper I've ever seen in my life. So I got down by like 2 kills with like 1 minute left in the game out of a 10-minute timer, and I was like, well, I'm not going to lose to you, and you're sure as hell not going to win, so hit the dashboard. So as of right now, I just have really mixed feelings about it. I feel like people will abuse the 1v1 in some shape or form. I mean, either that or it's just going to get to the point of where people realize that it's just full of tryhards, and it's just not going to be fun. And for me, it's not fun. But the 2v2, on the other hand, is amazing. It is, well, I don't want to say amazing. I don't want to over-exaggerate. But it is so much more fun than the 1v1. All I played in the 5 matches that I played, though, was a team deathmatch. And I think that it says that you can play, like, domination and kill confirmed. But I never once saw that for the M.O.A.B vote. So I don't really know what's up with that, but the 2v2 is not like super action-packed, but it is definitely in-your-face action most of the game. Unless, you know, you have, I don't want to, like 2 people that are friends that are somewhat good playing together, then it's kind of a challenge because they will attempt to do that 1v1 thing that I was just talking about where they make you come to them. So it can really go both ways, but the 2v2, in my opinion, is a lot more fun. It's just, I almost like the strategic aspect of it, which is in the 1v1, but I'm not the biggest, like, competitive guy. I've played game battles in the past. It's just not really my thing. I wasn't bad at it, but I wasn't the best at it, and in public matches, I feel like I should be the best, because that's just the standard that I hold for myself, but in this 2v2, I feel like I'm pretty competent at leading a team to victory, and I believe I get at least 20 kills in this gameplay right here, and the past one was 15-1. My teammate in the first gameplay was actually somewhat good, and he had a microphone. Right now, I just don't know if it's time of day, and you know all the kids are at work or not, whatnot. But it's basically a bunch of older men with or without mics. Most of them don't have mics, but they're not the best of players. But then there are some people that are like in college and they don't have classes yet that I ran into, and they are all up for trying hard. And, you know, a guy in this gameplay, he dashboards, you can actually hear him talking in the mic and stuff. Well, you can't, I could. This is recorded in theater mode. And that is a cool little aspect of it, though. They make you go into game mode, or game chat, I should say, and you can hear he rage quit like after I kill him one more time, and he was getting pissed, and so was the other guy on the team. But one was a real trooper, and he was actually in both these gameplays. He's a super nice guy. I gave my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if he's going to watch this or not, but hey, dude, if you're watching this, good games. And you know, back to the 2v2 thing, because I'm really impressed with what they did. The spawn in the maps is alright. I don't want to say it's perfect. I did spawn in some people's faces about twice. I think once a dude spawned in front of me and I just killed him. So, but overall, I really want to say that they did a good job on the spawn system for these maps. I played all 4 of them now. Erosion sucks ass, just going to say that now. And there's also a multiplayer map that came out, and it was called Oasis, and it was pretty good. I played it once, but at the moment, people are just interested in the 2v2 and 1v1 playlist. I don't know why. I guess it's because in the Elite playlist, you kind of have to hope to God that you get that one new map, Oasis. So it's there's a lot of flank routes and ways to get around the main area. That's kind of what happens on actually all of these maps. They all have a similar map design philosophy to them. It's basically linear with 2 routes along the side and then 2 in the middle, or just one big one in the middle. It's pretty simple, but overall the maps, most of them play well. Lookout and Erosion, I'm not really sure how I feel about them. I'm not too sure on which ones were totally free to the public today. I got all 4 of them because I'm Elite Premium. And let me just touch on that for a little while here. Do you think that they should have given these for free, like all 4 of them? I think that they should have just given all 4 of them to everyone, and then they should have given us 4 new all game modes maps. I don't feel like I should have to play a game type that I'm not comfortable with and that I'm not going to have fun with just to play the new maps. I'm sure in private matches these can be a lot of fun, but probably after, I don't know, a week or so from now, the population, the game type itself is going to die down, and all that's going to be left is the try-hardy bitches that just camp and, you know, do all that stuff that I talked about previously in the commentary. And it's just going to, you know, it's not going to be fun. So hopefully they do some fixing or make it so that these game types actually have some longevity backing them, and, you know, they don't just die out right away. And I'm not saying they'll die out right away, but eventually they will die out. And the only people that will play it is the tryhards or the boosters. So, I don't know. I paid $60 to get content that, you know, I wanted, and I just don't feel like everyone wants this, so why should you have to include that in the DLC that you paid $60 for because you wanted it? So what I'm hoping that they do is that they do not include these 4 maps that were released today as part of the, I believe it was 20 pieces of content that they were going to release throughout the season of their DLC content, I want to say. You know, hopefully they come out with like, what is it, like 4 or 8 new maps that are for every game mode after this, or, yeah, I believe it'd be like 4. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, this isn't the last, the map pack drop that we get, or whatever, and then it's just going to be Spec Ops missions. And the Spec Ops missions that came with this are really fun. The tank one is not that fun. It's actually pretty difficult, but the one where you're a sniper and you have to guard your teammate, that was pretty cool. And, you know, I'm not big into Spec Ops, but overall pretty impressed with it. And I don't know, I rate this content drop about a 6 out of 10 just because I wasn't really looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Leave some feedback in the comment section below. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. This has been Zach, guys. Peace.